friends, it's Becky, and today I'm going to open up my Jill Wiseman Czech treasure bags that I just got. It's something that she'll do pre-orders for before she goes on a buying trip to the Czech Republic for her shop, Jill Wiseman Designs. I'll put a link to her shop in the description below if you want to check it out. I don't think that these are still available, but a lot of the things that she bought in the Czech Republic will probably be on her site and available for purchase or in her live sales or something like that. I did not see an official unboxing announcement or a reveal date, so I'm going to open this up. But if you also pre-ordered the Czech treasure bags, I got the pressed glass bag and the fire polish bag. That's both of these in here. And you want to be surprised and you haven't gotten it yet, go ahead and close out this video and come back to it later, because I'm giving you plenty of time. I'm going to give you a couple minutes to get oriented so that you won't be surprised and you won't have one of those, what are they called? I don't want to spoil this for you. That's the thing. But I did want to open it up and take a look at them and get them organized into one of these organizers. It's not a monthly bead box. It's a one-off kind of a box that that you get, that you can purchase, that you can pre-order. And when I've gotten these before, I ended up not using them because I just left them in the bag that they came in, and then they got shuffled around and moved here and there. But if I put it in an organizer, I'm much more likely to use the beads that came, and I like to use the beads that I buy. So with that said, I'm going to pull this out and we're going to take a look. Now one last chance to get out of here before you get spoiled. All right. I'm going to assume if you are still here, you want to see what is in each of these bags. So we have the fire polish treasure bag. Look at these gorgeous, gorgeous beads. And then we've got our shaped beads. All right, so let's look at the fire polish beads first. Also, these are employees, special employees. This is Nixie. I love that. Thanks, Corey, for packing that for me. Yay! Look at this rainbow strand. I love it. That is perfect. Looks like this is a 4mm. It looks like most of these are 4mm fire polish. This one might be a little bit bigger. Wait. 4mm. I think these are 3mm. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, tiny 2mm. Look at that crystal green luster. Oh, they have labels on them. That's wonderful. Okay. They do. They've got labels on them. This one did not have a label on it. That's fine. That's totally fine. So we've got the crystal green luster. There's like 50 of them. They're so small. All right. And then we've got some etched crystal full slipperet. That's where we've got like these fiery colors. This is Tropical Passion. I love a pink. I love a great pink. These are more of the 3mm. I think I'm going to go through the 3mm first before we move on to 4mm. And then we've got the metallic shaded spruce. Take a look at those blues. Tropical blue grape. That's definitely a blurple color. That is one of Jill's favorite words and one of my favorite words too. I actually had heard of blurple before I ever knew of Jill, so it's not, I didn't pull it from her, but it's a fantastic color. It's a fantastic color number, blurple. Then we've got the 3mm fire polish. This is metallic autumn. That is a gloriously like coppery color right there. So let's look at our 4mm. We've got a blue iris extra. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Cobalt blue opal. Then there is the metallic ballet slipperet. Metallic Evening Blue. That is a fantastic color. Opaque green turquoise with a blue flare. That's great. Like, a lot of these beads would be great in like we've got like oceany vibes coming on here, but then we've also got some like really great ones for like this, which would be kind of like the berries and wine kind of vibes that we've been seeing as well this month. So this is Metallic Red Pear. That's a really kind of a caput mortem kind of a color. And then there is this Gold Shine Dark Green. And this, I love this, the red and the blue, the aqua and cherry. That is perfect. This would be a fantastic one to use in like a patriotic design or something like that for in July. I'm gonna keep that handy for that sort of thing later. There are so many of these fire polish beads. So many. Look at this. That was all of that in that one package. I may not put these in this box. I think I might put it in a different box, but I love that. I might be making something with that today, actually. But let's take a look at our shaped beads that we got. I see pastels in here, and like pastels are having a moment. But we've also got some grape flavored things. And these don't have labels on all of them. In fact, this is the only one with a label on it, and it's the filigree teardrop beads, and it's jet metallic blue purple. I'm just going to open this up a little bit so we can get just a better look at that color. Just get a little bit closer on that. These I am going to sort. So we've got that, the pear drops. I'm going to set them in there. Take a look at these deco fans. There are so many different colors. I'm going to grab my ladybug dish for these deco fans. Take a look at that. We've got one that is just this pink with a purple finish. Ooh. Yeah, that's kind of a metallic purple finish on that. Then you've got some like crystal ones that have a coppery finish, one that has a pink finish. You've got this clear, oh, you've got two of these. I have two of these. That's going to be fun. And that looks like a copper finish on both of these. They're like a peridot color. Then we've got a white with a gold finish and a black with a gold finish. These would be fantastic paired up in like an Art Deco kind of design. And then we've got one that is, what's the color of glass on this? I don't know, but it's very metallic-y all the way through. So these Art Deco fans are fantastic. I'm going to stick them all together. Then we've got some of these flowers. I think these are the fairy tale flower shape. And they are white with this like luster finish on the outside. Looks like an AB luster finish. They are beautiful. I love these fairy tale flowers. That's a fantastic shape for Czech glass. Speaking of flowers, we've got more of them. This is beautiful. Actually, I think I'm going to use these and maybe these together in a bracelet design. I'm going to make a bracelet with y'all. We're going to do that today. But I'm going to use these and this strand because I think that they will look fantastic together. Let's open this up because it's this blue glass with a metallic pink finish. Let's get these guys out. I'm gonna give them a little space to live in. in my sorter there. Ooh, look, we've got some brios. Take a look at these brios, guys. This is a gorgeous aqua color with some faceting. The hole is drilled here along the top of this, the pointy end of these brios, but they've got like an AB finish on them. They are gorgeous. They are absolutely beautiful. All right, and I don't know the name of this shape, but it's pretty cool looking, you gotta admit. It's like a long ellipse. It's got a hole from through the long end of it from point to point. And it looks to be the same on both sides. It's got another AB finish. It looks like the glass is like kind of a greenish blue. Not necessarily on the blue side of things, but more on the green side of things. This would also be fantastic with some of those more aqua-y color fire polish beads to go with those guys, in my opinion. Right, and then we've got some of these. And these are like just a regular old blue color, but then they've got the AB finish on them. I love these rectangles. We've got some Czech glass tulips, and these are kind of an opaly purple. And it looks like a bronze wash. Let's get a little closer and you can see that bronze wash a little bit better. So you've got these guys. I'm gonna stick them right here next to these other flowers. Whoop. And then we've got these drucks. These look like to be 4mm drucks, and they just are a kaleidoscope of colors. You've got blues and purples and crystal colors with a little bit of pink. It's really pretty. I love the multiple colors that you get with that wash on that glass. More blurple themes. And check it out, we've got some 2-hole beads. We've got some ginkgos. Ooh, these have like this kind of clear glass with like an aqua color of glass, and then this metallic-y finish on the other sides. This would be a fantastic one to use in like a mermaid bracelet or something like that. This would be a great color for that. I hope Jill is stocking that on the website because I may be purchasing some more ginkgos from her for that. And then we've got this red color that is just a cinnamony color with a fantastic finish for those ginkgos. Let's put them in there. All right, so it looks like I do have some room for some of my fire polish beads, but I don't know. I'm gonna put these in a different organizer, or I may just keep them separately, or I may pick some to go with it, like maybe these metallic ballet ones and these blue iris guys. Actually, let's mix these together where we've got the blue iris extra and the metallic evening blue. I'm going to stick them next to this guy because they go really well with that one. Let's stick them in there. I'm just picking out things that kind of go with what I've got in here. I'm going to put both of these fire polish beads. I'm just going to mix them in the same little organizer spot. So I can separate them out when I go to design with them if I want them to be different, or if I want to use both of them in the same mix, I can do that too. There we go. Maybe some of those, maybe some of these. All right, I think I might leave the rest of them for another day, or no. Let's put these two together. The opaque green with the blue flare and the cobalt blue opal. Like that. That'll be fun. I think this one's gonna go here, and maybe they'll just be by themselves there. Ooh. Actually, this guy would be such a great little accompaniment to this one when I do some designing with it. So I'm going to leave it on its strand so it's easier to separate it out, but I'm going to stick it in the same little container because look how great those 3mm beads look with those 4mm beads. Those will be fantastic together. And I think I want to put my metallic red pear guys in there, and I'm going to put these metallic autumn 3mm beads just in the same container right here. Just the same little section. Because I feel like getting these guys kind of together. Because I feel like these would be really great together. Like they're different, but they are complementary to each other. They're very adjacent. You know what I mean? Yeah, let me get these guys put in here, and then I'm going to pull some out and we'll make a little bracelet. I think a 2-strand bracelet like I did with some of my previous bracelets last week. I think that that's going to be a really great use for some of these Czech glass beads that I've gotten. Definitely these guys are going in a bracelet. I'm going to have a chunky funky strand, and then I'm going to have an accent strand, and I think this is going to be my accent strand. These guys will be my chunky funkies, and I think I want maybe this to go with it. These light purples, because again, pastels. Pastels, pastels. Let's grab a couple more of these guys. So we've got 7 of them. This isn't all of them, it's just some of them, but I'm going to be making some bracelet with these guys. No, not this one. This one, like these 3mm beads. Yeah. Yep. I think those will definitely go. Perfect. I just got these toggles that have 2 connection points, so they're going to make a perfect connector for 2-strand bracelet for me to have. I'm just going to leave these in rainbow order just as they are for my accent strand. I'm not going to do anything special with that. What I'm going to do is snip off the end so that I can start stringing them but we'll get to stringing them after I get these guys strung. Wait a minute. Yes. Okay. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5. And then 4 of those. Just like that. That's going to be great. Where is some stringing wire? I've got plenty of beading wire. It's just a matter of like choosing some. Tanzanite, let's do that one. It's a nice light pastel-y blue. I'm gonna just start stringing this part on first because however long this is, it's going to be what I measure against for how long I string this one. So I want to do that one first. I'm just gonna move this a little bit more out of the way so I can start doing some stringing with these guys. All right. So I'm going to pop on the 3mm fire polish bead. Yes, perfect. And then one of my Czech glass beads, actually. Let's have another one of these white flowers. It's going to be a superly florally kind of a bracelet. Yeah, that's the ticket. These blue ones in between. What a fun activity. But yeah, I would suggest if you're not already subscribed to Jill's newsletter, that's how you can find out about the next time she goes on a trip to the Czech Republic and opens up pre-orders for one of these little kind of grab bags. It's like she goes on a trip and she is our personal shopper sort of thing. And I absolutely 100% trust Jill and her taste in beads. So it's kind of a no-brainer for me. I know not everybody likes letting somebody else pick out their beads for them, but I love surprises and I love not having to make decisions. It's amazing. And so like she gets to do the work of like going and picking out the beads, and then I get to have the fun of making things with them, and it's a fantastic trade-off there. It's one of the reasons I love getting mystery boxes. It's one of the reasons I love getting subscription boxes every month. It's because then I don't have to pick out those beads. I just get to make stuff with them when I am done. So let's see how long this is now that I've got these guys all in a row. I have 5 of the large flower beads and then 6 of the white flower beads. Whoop. Hey buddy. Scooch those together a little bit more, and this is a very large toggle, so that's probably more than enough space for a bracelet to be. Let me grab some crimps and my magical crimper and some wire cutters. And I'm going to crimp one end of this to one of the loops on this toggle. This will be a super quick and easy bracelet. So I put my crimp on one end, whoop, and then I'm going through this. By the way, the toggle, I actually got this from Beadbox Bargains. They had a 99-cent sale a couple of weeks ago, and I am not doing a haul video with that because it would take like 3.5 hours to go through all of them. But this was one of the things that I got, that TOG 709, so they might still have some of those available on their store. And again, they've got 2 loops, so that means you can do 2 strands and loop them through there. So I've got my first strand that I'm going to be connecting on. There we go. Just gonna move my loop up here. If you've never seen a magical crimper before, you probably have if you've been on my channel for a while. It has this concavity on the middle. What you want to do is center your 2x2 crimp tube, because this only works with 2x2 crimp tubes. You want to center that right there in that concavity, and it'll just smush down the corners. It'll leave that a round bit in the middle, and then if you rotate it and squish it from a different angle, you want to make sure it stays centered, but you go around and do it from different angles until all of those sharp edges from that first pressing are smoothed out into a nice smooth round ball of crimp. I'm just gonna see if these 3mm beads, nope, their holes are not big enough for more than one strand of this wire. This is 0.019 beading wire. It's the medium size soft flex. Doesn't always fit in every bead twice. So let's get that, the other end crimped. Let me see, where are we crimped on that side? I'm gonna want, no, this way, yeah. So I'm gonna crimp on this side of this top one with my crimp and my crimping wire. Then I'm going to move this out of the way so we can string our little rainbow strand. I really love the rainbow strand right now. Very, very into it. It's like a pastel rainbow, which is gorgeous. Like I said, pastels are definitely having a moment this year, and I'm here for it. All right. I love bright colors, I love fun colors, but I also love pastels. Come on, buddy. And I'm just making sure that I am centered so that when I do this, I'm not going to walk you through this anymore of my crimping. If you want to see it again, hit the rewind button. But yeah, there will be links to Jill Wiseman's channel. She does amazing videos and tutorials, especially if you're a new or beginner beader. She is very good at explaining things. If you want to learn bead weaving, Jill's channel is a fantastic resource. All right, I'll set that one aside. I'm going to move it up here. Move these guys. I'm going to put them right here in this section where I've got these other beads. We're gonna have them there. I think that's gonna work out just great for them. And now for this last bit with my little rainbow colors, I'm gonna string this on until it is the same length as this strand. And then we'll get it connected. And again, I'm just doing this in the same order that they were on this bead strand. Just taking them off one, put it on the other. It's a great way if you've got like a gradient strand of beads to just take it off of the strand and directly onto where you're stringing it. I don't really feel like I need to change the order on this, so we're just going to do it this way. This would also be a great strand to use with some of the silver silk that Neely put in the pop-up shop recently. I got some of that, and I used it in one of my other bracelets that I made just a little while ago. But yeah, check out Jill's Bead Shop. Again, she does live sales. I'm not a live sale guy, but apparently they're really fun. I haven't attended, but it's something that she does fairly frequently. And she puts together a really great beading kit with good instructions. There's usually a video to go with it and all the pieces and more that you could possibly need to do that. Like, I have my favorite places to buy kits from for bead weaving kits, and Jill Wiseman's is one of them. She has some really great designs. All right, let's see how long this is, and I'm actually no, a little bit longer. Pretty sure it needs to be a little bit longer. I can always take beads off, because yeah, that's definitely not long enough. Just moving the strand so that I can get these off a little bit easier. I got my pink and the purple. All right, whoop. I'll have to go find that later. I am just checking my length. Looks like just a few more of these, maybe up to there. They're already lined up. There you go. Just gonna scooch them on. All right, now that is too many beads. I think I don't need this pink one on that end. I'm going to stick it back on here. Ooh, you know what? That is exactly enough to be able to make some earrings to go with that. Yes, yes, perfect. All right, let's get this crimped. There they are. These are soft flux crimps too, by the way. They're my favorite crimp. They hold up really well. Sometimes when they are on sale, I will stock up. I will purchase extras so that I always have some on hand when I'm making things. Right, now I'm going to try and get these loops to be the same size, or the same size-ish. All right. Doing it with other things attached to it does add a little level of difficulty, but we can get through it. We can make it together if we try. All right. There we go. That's the other end, and that is just enough room for us to do a crimp on it, so it's the same length. All right. Let's get our crimp on here. Getting our crimp on. All right. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Scooch, scooch, scooch. Last one. You just want to make sure that there's enough room between the crimp and the next bead next to it so that the edge of your crimper can fit between that bead and the crimp. Because otherwise you might crush your bead, or you won't be able to center your crimp, and then it will be wonky and weird looking and not turn out right. All right. Here we go. Beautiful. Let's see how it fits. I made a video earlier this week showing y'all how to make one of these little hooks with some beads on it that are meant to help with putting bracelets on, because alas, I am usually trying to put them on by myself, and it looks like I might have made this too short. What? Did I? Let's find out. Let's get this toggle in here. Or it's entirely possible that the fault is the beads that I have next to the toggle, because the toggle needs to be able to bend in half to go through. I made it too short. I almost have enough of a toggle. Will it toggle without? Yes. Okay, so without my wrist being in the way, it will toggle. All right, well, I'm going to add some more beads to this and make it a little bit longer. But for now, I'm not going to do it on camera. We're just going to take another look at the Czech glass packages. That we got from Jill Wiseman. Just some gorgeous, gorgeous beads. And I am so happy. I'm very satisfied with this. It really paid off to trust Jill. Anyway, I hope y'all are having a fantastic day. You can find links to Jill's shop, to her YouTube channel, and to where I made this little thing in the descriptions below. And I will talk with you later. Bye!